can't believe Bugs Part 2.
Bugs Part 2. You know, they're important.
Yeah, sure they are.
Like maggots and shit. I fuck with maggots. I'm just having this conversation. They're gross.
What do you mean you fuck with them? Like you set them on fire with magnifying glass?
I fuck with them. No.
Maggot frying glass?
No, every time I make love, I make sure they're around. You know what I mean? I fuck with them.
I fuck with maggots.
I fuck with maggots. I don't have no penis. It's just made up 1,000 maggots. I told you about that where this lady had she went to like the hospital because she like kept having like nonstop orgasms. And they're like, what the fuck? And they looked in her vagina and she had like a bunch of maggots that like was growing in her vagina. And they're like moving on her G-spot. So she was like constantly coming.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
But also?
Yeah. I used to do a joke about it. I was like, first ever 1,000 some?
That's funny. I mean, God. How do you do that? All right.
Well, the story was that they used like whipped cream as lube, and the whipped cream got in there, started getting rotten,
and then
maggots came to feast. Yeah.
She never cleaned herself out? Is that a thing?
She was a homeless woman.
I remember seeing one of those like doctor things or like one of those crazy things from back in the day, and there was like a homeless woman and she was like, "There's bugs in my head." You ever seen that one? She's like, "There's bugs in my head," and they're like, "This lady's nuts."
Yeah,
and then they like looked at her scalp and she had like bugs in, that like took home.
Yeah,
it took up refuge.
It's just RFK Jr. There's bugs in my head. He had like bad pork and it got like a parasite.
Yeah. Is that what his problem? Is that why he's all like that?
No, something else happened to his voice. I don't know what happened to his voice, but
that's crazy.
Yeah,
scary.
It is scary, spooky.
Yeah, parasites are one of those ones that like kind of freak me out a little bit.
Yeah, all that stuff's pretty terrifying. Like,
well, it's like you see like videos of dogs getting or cats like that have like crazy worms or like other bugs, insects that have crazy worms, and they're like, what's the one? It's like a mantis. You know, like where the horsehair worms or whatever the fuck they are.
No.
Their like whole body, like most mantises' whole body is infected with like crazy huge worms, bro. And like you can coax it out in a weird way.
Oh, praying mantis. Yeah. Yes, I have seen that.
Yeah,
they pull it out of their butt.
They pull it out their butt, yeah. Or like, I've seen it like come out in different ways. Like they taunt the thing out basically, and it kills the praying mantis.
And no worm ain't shit to me.
It's just crazy that deworming it kills the bug, the host.
Yeah.
But they're like, he's been dead, bro.
Yeah, right. He's just been a little robot man or thing. Yeah, have you ever seen those fire bugs? It's like somewhere in like Asia that you get a parasite that comes out your ankle, and they have to pull it out, and it feels like fucking like the worst fire you've ever seen. Woman murdered live.
No, I think he's giving her a piggyback ride.
Horny.
Yeah, they're all in love. Just saw two people experience joy. Day ruined.
Yeah. Public displays of affection.
Pathological demand avoidance. It's the only PDA I know.
What does that mean?
That's when someone's like, everyone say cheese, and you're like, fuck no, I ain't saying cheese.
Like, pork.
Yeah, basically.
Dog.
Yeah. Someone's like, okay, you're trying to do the thing, and you're like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. That's what dude.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like that big time. I remember as a kid, I'd be like, like looking at my room, and I'd be like, man, I should clean my room. And then my dad will come in and be like, man, clean your room. And I'll be like, fuck, I'm not cleaning my room no more. You just ruined it forever. Yeah.
I hate you.
I have a memory of being outside the Baldwin Park Public Library, and my dad saying something to me, and me walking behind him and being like, you asshole.
Dude, those moments where you realize, like, no one's watching you.
Yeah.
I can get away with this right now. Those are crucial character development moments.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's funny.
Damn, I didn't check the focus. Where's it focused at?
Who knows?
All right. It's focused somewhere. I meant to look at it because it's manual focus on this lens.
Well, that little branch right there was getting into the focus a little too much when it was on the stove. So that's why I moved to the ground. But yeah, I don't know.
It's all right. What else? God, I love nature.
Yeah.
Bro, every time I'm away from it for too long, I'm like, let me get out there. I start getting super
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah, dude. Like, I've been craving a campfire or a fire in
Man,
general.
bro, for
you
real.
know?
I want
I've
to go
been-
camping so bad.
I've been asking the bros to like post up at the beach and just like, cause there's fire pits at Bolsa, so we can be there all day until like 10. So we can fucking
Yeah, I gotta pull up one time.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
just
that's the best.
Come kick
dude.
it.
Kick it, dude. Drink beers, cook some hot dogs.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Nothing.
That's my
nothing.
favorite thing to do camping, bro. I'll
Yeah.
go get a big, ridiculous amount of hot dogs.
Yeah.
And just cook them, boys.
Well, nothing tastes as good as camp food. Like there's no food like
Well, I feel like that's like what's activity-based meals.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because like that's how I feel about swimming.
yes,
Like
yes.
that post-swim meal goes
yeah.
crazy.
It's definitely because you're hungry.
You're hungry.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. When you're doing something, bro, I remember my family used to be cheap and they used to bring a bunch of fucking hot dogs in a thermos to Raging Waters.
Nice.
And we'd leave halfway through the day and go have lunch in the
Go
car.
some slippery dog, pull a
Yeah,
slippery
bro,
dog.
yeah.
That rules.
Fire. When you're like all wet
Oh,
and you're eating a hot dog.
dude, eating while you're wet is the greatest thing. Hey,
What do you
I
mean?
stand on business.
Yeah. You sound like my. No,
I sound like that girl with the whipped cream in her pussy.
that's crazy. She's like, just trying to get away from men for 5 minutes. And what do I have to listen to? You got nature.
These guys are eating fucking whipped cream pussy.
Talking about maggots.
How do you know?
Damn, maggots in the vagina is crazy. You make her go maggot. Sorry, I swear.
Does have the meme?
Yeah. I love that meme. Me when a bad bitch tells me to do something that's hilarious. Little kid.
Yeah, kid, the
ROTC kid.
little stupid hat. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like that. It is, and like that's the problem of humanity. It does feel good to obey orders sometimes. You know what I mean? For
I don't
something
think
you
that's a
believe in.
problem. That's
That's probably why we got so far.
a good thing.
Yeah, but like, it could be bad too. You know what I mean?
For
like,
sure,
That's
for
what
sure.
Nazis are, pretty much. You know, just a bunch of those
Right.
boys. Like, yes.
Well, I've been in the depths recently, bro. I've been in the sad.
POV, your boy's about to come out as a Nazi.
No, not Nazi shit. But
that's
like,
good.
you know me, I'm like, I get pretty nihilistic and pretty what's the point like about things, and then I started being like, there's no such thing as good and bad, really. Aren't we all just Nazis for whatever we believe in? I'm just a Nazi for the stuff I believe in.
I'm just Nazi for good shit.
Well, I think it's good.
Yeah, like fucking
But a
hot
lot of
dogs
people
and
don't-
titties.
yeah, a lot of people wouldn't say that's good.
Right, hot dogs are bad.
Yeah, and objectifying
Women?
women, bad also.
God, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah, I'm a Nazi for, yeah, you can be a Nazi for anything.
Well,
Well,
not for anything.
I guess even if you're like, I'm a Nazi for like giving starving people food, there's gonna be like a business guy like, no, that's bad.
Soup Nazi.
Soup Nazi. Dang. Oh yeah. Damn, there's already one of those.
This clip's gonna bomb on us.
Every keyword, trigger word. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess that's the whole point of what was wrong with Nazis is that they were like obsessed with bad stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, they were tricked. Right?
Brother.
Isn't that the thing?
Brother? What do you mean, why? How?
I thought that was like the whole thing of like, they were like a broken people, and then bro was like, we can all point at a common enemy.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And people eat that up. People eat a common enemy up.
Yeah. But I mean,
That's the bad part of being a person, is that like, you don't really need much to be like, fuck that guy.
yeah, dude, I was just listening to something about this, about like, this guy wrote a book called The Story of Stories. like how stories built. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Like stories came about at the same time like fire came about. Because
Cool.
people started talking more when they were hanging
story is
out.
fire.
The story's fire. The story's gas.
It's so funny. Stories came about campfire. The campfire story.
Yeah. They came out because
They're
after you're not like hanging out,
synonymous.
you're like, yo, so what's good? Yo,
That's
so
hilarious.
What's
So, like
up?
something started burning, and someone's like, I don't know what it is about this, but remember that one time?
Everyone's just looking at the fire.
Shit.
Hey, yeah.
Well, maybe it's because people used to like burn bros too, right? Like,
Yeah, but I imagine that came
that's
after.
way late,
That
yeah.
came after.
well,
I'm pretty sure it came.
dumb people are religious.
Well, fire, like when we talk about fire, we're talking about man-made fire. So like we came, we
Right.
made a fire. Like
Yeah,
fire
that's what I was
has
about to
always
say.
existed.
Do you think that ceremony existed before, like?
Maybe.
When do you think ritual? Because like, have you seen the thing about monkeys that like throw rocks at trees?
No.
That they have like scientists have called it a religion.
Oh,
Or
I
it's
have seen
rituals.
that. Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
ritualistic.
Yeah, I have seen that.
Because it doesn't like do anything for them, you know. It's just something they started doing.
Yeah. Feels good.
Yeah, it's just a
Well,
bunch of
I fuck
fucking
with
rocks
that.
on a tree.
Yeah, I would say ceremony probably. I feel like ceremony probably started with like like.
Because like, look at all the squirrels putting the fucking stuff in that one tree.
Or exactly, like it's unconscious. Like first ritual would be like survival, hunting, survival, farming, survival, like or
Because
whatever.
even in my day to day, like I'm still like ritual about things that I do. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The things
absolutely.
that I do, I'm like,
yeah.
this is.
Well, something's rendering. I need a podcast plane.
You know what I'm saying? Or just like even like the weed thing. You know what I mean? Like we smoke, and this is like, it becomes church.
Yeah.
Talk about stories around a fire. Do you think that's like something that? God, I really wish that I could understand the first man-made fire. Like, because it was random at first. Like lightning would strike or something would
Exactly.
happen, and then a fire would start. Do
Exactly.
you think like when that happened, like the bros would be like, "Hey, it's fire time, bro! There's a fire, bro! We gotta go catch the fire."
Yeah. Well,
then
when it
just
was
chill up.
when it was cold,
Yeah,
when it was cold, it was probably like,
that was flying downhill.
damn, he's gonna live forever. He's probably 800.
Abraham.
Moses parted the whatever the fuck the name of this place is.
Chantry Flats.
Yeah, I imagine they figured out first that it was like fucking hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause the like food comes after fire. Like cooking food comes after fire.
Right.
Obviously.
Well, I assume like when my neighbors are cooking food, I can smell that shit. When they like have a barbecue outside, I can smell that food.
Well, that's what the problem of fire is too. Like when someone's burning it, you can see it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like if charred flesh, if there's like a fire happening and an animal dies, like I'm gonna smell that.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna immediately trigger something in your brain. Like
That's good.
Yeah. Like when dude, that happens all the time. I was walking by somewhere today, and I was like, damn, who's cooking something like a
Yeah,
by
and
restaurant?
it's really like you don't know what it is. So
Yeah.
it's not like you're like, oh, that's chicken or something.
well,
you know?
sometimes you can like.
Right.
Sometimes you can. Like if someone that's really experienced in it, like when you smell weed, you know when you smell weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably true. Like some foods, there's a big fire and like some buffalo got burnt or whatever.
Yeah,
and they can
yeah.
smell it. They're like, ooh.
Something in there's
And
tasty.
and they probably fucking ate the buffalo without it being cooked, and everyone got sick. And they're like, okay, we can't do that. You know, they're
Right.
like you probably
Right.
figure out way more from failure than you do from like.
Is that? I don't know. You're right. Probably. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you like it's way harder to eat shit if you don't cook it.
Right.
You know, like that's why they were so fucking. I would imagine, I don't know shit. They were like so reliant on like gathering
Right.
because they had like that was a big part of their early diet was
Well, I
like
imagine
grain,
that was like the main thing.
the main
for a
thing,
while,
berries
yeah.
and grass and
Food was pretty
grains.
sparse.
Yeah.
Like,
You didn't eat
grubbing
for real.
was. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why we get down right now. Because
Yeah.
it's all around.
yeah.
I'm just a caveman,
I
baby.
know. Bro, I've been poor as fuck, dude. So I've been eating not at all, really. Like I'll be eating like the other day. I had like at the end of the day, I had 3 boiled eggs, and the next day dude, I shit like fucking huge. Like I shit so much, and it's like my stomach has finally had a chance to digest everything. So
Well,
I'm
probably
pooping the biggest stuff ever. Well, that's what fasting does. It gives your stomach like a break.
Well, alcohol keeps your body from digesting.
And boy, you know I'm in that bit. You know, but that's
When you drink alcohol, your body has to be like, whoa,
Right.
It stops everything.
Yeah,
and you just process
well,
alcohol.
you're poisoning yourself.
Well, really, it's just it's very taxing on your liver to process everything,
Right.
and so it gums up the
Right.
works.
I guess poison has a negative connotation, but it's something that reacts to our bodies
Yeah,
differently.
yeah.
You know.
Strong.
Yeah. Yeah, but the reason why I bring up the whole stories thing and the campfire thing is because the guy was talking about how stories fundamentally shape how we feel about everything, all the time.
Right.
Like your own personality is a story you tell yourself over and over.
Right,
That kind of whole thing.
right.
Like there's no way of understanding any sort of thing that's told to you without like a framing of it, you know, like so like good and bad, how that is framed in the story you're told. you know?
Right.
Like anything, like, you know,
Right.
your first inclination comes from like the context in which it's framed, you know. So like good
It's
and
funny to call that stories to me, kind of, though, because this is
Yeah.
like information, right?
sure, but I would say that like when I'm like, you know,
Because like we're piecing together a narrative, sort of.
yeah, well, like if you think about it, like right now, I am nothing other than this physical thing right here.
Sure.
So like the past in general is kind of a story that I have to tell
Okay,
myself
I understand what you're saying.
to understand
yes,
what's
yes,
going
yes,
on.
yes.
You know, like
Right.
if I was on a podcast right now and someone was like, "Oh, how'd you start stand up?" I'd be like, "Well, I did this, I did this,
Yeah,
this."
all the things you've done.
But I didn't do that right now. I'm just standing here.
That's where I like to be.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that thing because I'm like, I don't care about
Right.
what you
Yeah.
did yesterday. I don't
Yeah.
care about how you started setting up.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing though. Like
Means nothing. It's gone now.
that exactly, and that's why story and frame and history is such a big deal.
Yeah.
Because it shapes your
Perception.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you're a collection of the past choices.
And the things people agree to.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So that like that was a cool way of thinking about
Yeah.
story. You know what I mean?
That is cool.
Because I do feel that way at times where I'm like, am I even fucking Mari? Like, am I like I've never been attached to my name. You know what I mean? Like I've never
Right.
been like,
It's because you're a smart person.
you know, maybe some would say
Smart people understand that, dude. This is just a shirt I'm wearing.
right, exactly. So that's
What
always
else are you gonna call me?
right.
You gotta call me something.
You can, and at the same token, you can call me anything. And hey, now we're there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if your parents would have been like, Fridge, get over here.
Yeah.
You'd have been like, my name's Fridge. I know it's
Yeah.
kind of a crazy name.
I
But,
know.
and then we'd all get used to it in like 3 months.
yeah, that's
Fridge?
that's Frito right there.
Yeah, exactly. Dude,
You make
exactly.
a nickname, which a nickname. I mean, what is that?
Exactly. It literally, that's my whole thing. That's my thing with numbers. Is that
Yeah.
these things are all labeling systems.
Yeah.
You know, the object exists.
Yeah.
This thing exists.
Yeah.
But the concept that we attach to it does not.
Yeah.
I am fat because of the decisions I've made in my life, but am I the decisions I've made in my life, or am I a result of those things? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't have to be that thing you were yesterday.
Yeah. Well, those things again, like that's
That's
all
kind of,
that is a pretext and story that you before you can even figure the word in your mouth fat. You have to do that math,
Right,
you know.
Well, I feel like this kind of gets to the like, is there people behind me thing that we get into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what I can't see, does it exist?
Yeah.
That's like, to me, this is the same kind of conversation.
Right.
of, like,
Absolutely.
it's gone now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I was just this way always.
Yeah. Yeah. Constant, like, what's that guy in 50 First Dates? 10 Second Tom.
Yeah, dude. Fire life. Life.
Yeah. I
Always
mean,
wonder.
yeah.
And
And to not even like,
Yeah,
because
you know-
confusion implies cognizance.
Well, confusion's brutal.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He wasn't confused.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because confusion implies that there is some sort of understanding that something's not right. you know? But he was in a constant state of like, oh, what's up? Like he
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
think
That's not
about
confusion.
how. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
confusion would be torture.
Confusion's torture.
Confusion would be torture.
That's like somebody who has Alzheimer's.
That's ignorance. You know what I mean? That's
It's
like to be constantly. Yeah.
It's like talking to a dope head.
Yeah.
Like nothing registers.
Yeah,
and You're
yeah.
just like saying things and then like even repeat the word, but it just doesn't. The concept of those words don't stick.
Yeah.
That's torture.
Bliss and ignorance. They like stood on the opposite side of confusion. You know, like a coin.
Yeah.
Like a
well,
coin.
I mean, you know, ignorance is bliss. you know?
Yeah. Well, like
That's funny.
I would imagine like there's some part of. I mean, I guess that's like a bad way to look at bliss, but like the a part of bliss is like not even like there's nothing. It's like who cares? Like not who cares, but like.
Well, yeah, that's why ignorance is.
And that's
bliss.
what ignorance
Yeah,
is. You know, it's
because
like
you don't-
not caring.
You can't even. You don't know about what you don't know,
Yeah.
and so you can't worry about what you don't know,
Right. Yeah.
and so you're blissfully unaware.
Yeah, to be trapped confused, dude. Yeah, like my grandma had dementia, and that was not cool
That's
because
torture.
confusion is tough.
Yeah, because you're like, wait, I don't understand.
Yeah. And I hate not understanding.
I want to understand. I'm trying to understand. I can't.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Yeah, and I've had that feeling so many times. One of the that's how I felt on Salvia, dude. When I did Salvia, I was like, my homies. I was gone. I was in another place. But when I like came to, my homies were like, I was like, what was I doing? Because it was like very intense what I went through, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, what was I doing? And they were like, you just kept being like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, one time, me and my we all did shrooms. We stood at this hotel in Venice, and then we walked to the beach. And I mean, I've done shrooms a couple times. Some of the other guys did, and a couple of dudes was the first time. And one of my homies, like we're walking, and he just starts like, cause we're walking, and you know it feels like forever, and it's dark in Venice. So we're walking down this long street, and just over and over, he just turns, looks at me, he's like, "Where are we going, man? Where are we going?" And everyone's like turning and seeing he's freaking out. And so we're trying not to acknowledge it. I'm like, oh no, we're going to the beach, bro. We're going to the beach. We're going to the beach. And dude, like his look in his eyes, and he looked at like scared, bro.
Yeah.
Tough, bro.
Dude, I don't understand what's happening.
Where are we going?
That's when I start hitting you with big sentences. So be like, where are we going, brother?
Yeah, movie lines. You know?
Yeah. That's what I ask myself every goddamn day. Where we're going, friend?
You're not gonna even know.
Dude, she was making me feel that way though. I
Yeah.
like feeling that like we're on an epic adventure. right now.
Adventure shit.
Yeah.
Being on psychedelics and having a mission is one of the best things.
Taking
in the world.
psychedelics, a mission's about to happen.
Yeah,
you decided to go on a mission.
Yeah.
There was like some comic that told the whole story. He's like, we need batteries for the stereo. He's like, we have to go to the store and get batteries.
yeah. Right.
Because David Cross, I want to say.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, just being like,
Oh, bro, going to a
you have to, like,
Walmart.
deal with reality.
Just looking around. Yeah, that rules.
Yeah, reality and other people when you're like in the cone of tripness.
Yeah.
is fucking fun.
Yeah, that's the best.
What are we looking at?
Yeah, there's nothing like that when that fucking realness sets in and you're like, all right, like.
Yeah, it's game time.
It's
baby.
game time.
I love that feeling.
Dude, one time I did
what I'm talking
acid with my two homegirls, and we went to Joshua Tree.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like trying to find a back road, and I seen on the map when you blew it up that there's dark streets and there's little gray
Yeah.
streets. So I was like, oh, we'll probably post on one of these gray streets, dude. I'm in a Honda Accord, tiny little Honda Accord, and I drive down there,
Rocks.
and it's a dirt bike path, like it's literally for
Yeah.
ATVs
Oh,
and
shit.
shit. So it's like a big old fucking track, and we're driving like, what the fuck? And then like we turn, and there's just like a Bronco just in the fucking dirt, abandoned like that, just like posted up, and we're like, where are we?
We're in the boonies.
We just ended a fucking military bombing.
That's so funny. Desert wastelands.
Dude, yeah. And then so I drove that fucking thing all slow. We're going over fucking post. Oh, bro.
That's what it felt like when I was driving to the Nomad show.
Yes, dude.
It's like, they're like, just keep going through the rocks, past this thing. You'll see a sign, and it's like this handmade sign.
yeah. Dude,
That
for
shit's
real.
cool, though.
Dude, yeah, I told you at the time I did acid. The acid set.
Yeah. Was that the same people?
No, different
Oh.
people. But it was the same thing. It was like, go down, there's gonna be a stack of rocks here, make a left at the stack of rocks, and go all the way
Yeah,
down,
yeah,
and someone
yeah.
will greet you. So it's like in the boonies. And yeah, I remember driving through that, and I'm like tripping balls, and I'm like starting to like nego spiral, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And
yeah.
everything's just like, tish, 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 tish. And then everything works out. I watch the Norm video, I do the set, and then at the end, I'm like, I have to push start my car. So I'm also looking for a downward this thing. So I tell one fucking rave guy, and he's like, oh, bet. He goes away, and the next thing I got like 30
Hell
dudes.
yeah.
I got like 30 dudes. And I remember,
We gotta start this car.
yeah, we gotta push this car. I'm tripping balls. I'm like,
they're
like all
all
happy.
bubbly.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're all vibing.
Yeah, yeah.
Dudes in overalls,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
we got
Like
you, bro.
weird hats.
Hell yeah, we're gonna get this fucking car started.
Oh, dude, that shit.
Dude, doing
fucking
that kind of
ruled.
stuff when you're tripping is so fun.
Yeah,
It's so fun.
yeah, a mission, dude. And that's
We
the
gotta
ulti-
save him.
Yeah,
We gotta save him, brother.
dude, that's the thing about that, and that probably ties into the whole thing about like good things about humanity. Like we're so mission focused.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like an objective we fuck with. You know,
Definitely so.
And people that don't have objectives are in a state of confusion, huh? You know?
Yeah.
Cause like that's like the whole like people finding purpose in their life and shit, you know? Like everyone gets all fucking freaked out if they don't know what they want to do.